Greed, for lack of a better word, is good. It's a statement that is attributed to the fictional character in the 1987 movie Wall Street. His name was Gordon Gekko. We live in a world and a society where everything is driven by greed, from marriages to business undertaking. Greed is an underlying motive and a very powerful one. Greed has inspired business people to do exceptional things that did not benefit society but made them immensely wealthy. Greed is what makes an employer claim that COVID-19 pandemic has stricken the business, and he continues to pay employees poorly in spite of the fact that his business has regained traction and is making his profit. Greed is everywhere. I am Tayo, and today we're looking at greed and the question of whether ambition is possible without greed. Is greed and ambition the same thing? In business, Peter F. Drucker argued that there is no difference between business ethics and personal ethics. But he claims that if a definition is needed, then a good definition for business ethics is simply controlling greed in the face of unrestricted profit opportunity. The key word in this statement is controlling greed. The statement does suggest that greed is actually good as long as it is controlled. Is it possible to become successful without being driven by ambition? And is it possible to have ambition without greed? Is greed and ambition the same thing? And can an ambitious person say, I am not a greedy person? Can I become a millionaire and still want to be a billionaire? Does that mean I'm greedy, or am I just ambitious? Can greed be controlled, or can we control our ambition? Or sometimes is it just fake? We're meant to be who we are. I believe that ambition has some level of greed in it. It's just that ambition varies among people. There's ambition, and then there's selfish ambition. The type of ambition that is driven by relentless greed. They believe that I will do it no matter what it costs. There are those who will do anything to succeed, and there are those who have the limits they will go in order to succeed. And the difference between these two people is the fact that one person has a line they won't cross. Another has no line, and they will cross any boundary, any line, and do anything, whatever it takes to achieve their ambition, their selfish ambition. Our world, however, is being torn apart by people such as this. They'll do anything to achieve their goal. These goals has resulted to people causing wars, famine, genocide, to global warming, and even the possible extinction of human civilization, because some people are driven by their selfish ambition. Greed. I want more, more, more. How much can I squeeze in order to get as much as possible? Some are willing to squeeze a rock in order to get water droplets out of it. Some people simply have no control whatsoever. Paulo Coelho calls this the greatest lie, that we lose control of what happens to us and our lives become controlled by fate. You can always choose to be better and make the right choice. Every choice you make, of course, has a cost. The question is, are you willing to pay the price? Don't just make a living, make a life.